Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Maryville High School. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I'm your broadcaster. We will be taking part of a Bobcats Eagles showdown to end this Thursday and this week out here in the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League. I believe this is week number 7. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here tonight. It should be a fun one. Both of these teams battling for that 4th place spot. Bobcats and the Eagles sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard. Of course, a 5-team league in the playoffs. Only 4 teams getting in. The Bobcats, they sit at 7-13-1. The Eagles at 7-9-1. So whoever wins this will hold current place of that 4th place spot. These two teams matched up earlier in the week. They, of course, tied. That's where each of these ties come from. Only the second tie of the season. But we'll to kick things off. Hopefully one team will come away with a win today. The Eagles, they'll be the away team. They are in red. The Bobcats, they'll be the home team. They are in gray. The Bobcats will be taking the field first. They will throw Jake Farmer on the mound. His battery mate Dylan Lahr. Over at first currently will be Ian Setzer. At second, Tyler Bennett. At short, Jaden Richardson, Bryce Cowell getting the start. At third, over and left, Mac McCord, Isaac Gearwood in center field, and Chris Say getting the start in right. The Eagles, they will send up their typical 1-2-3 leadoff men, Hayden Griffith, David Clark, and Brody Waller as we get this one going. On the mound for the Bobcats, Jake Farmer getting a start. Typically a bullpen arm today. He's getting his first start of the season. First pitch home to Griffith, misses outside, and we are officially underway. This is the second game here today at Maryville. The one before this took place between the first 2 teams in the standings, the BCA and the Bears. Griffith grounds the 1-0 over to short. Richardson can't field the backhand. The third baseman, Cowell, don't field it cleanly either. And 2 pitches, Hayden Griffith will reach first. Well, that's a way to get a man on base. David Clark will follow it up. But the BC Athletic squad won the first game 5-2. They led only in the first inning, and then since then they trailed up until the bottom of the 6th when Grayson Wright would hit a go-ahead grand slam for their squad. So it was an electric moment in that game. Hopefully we can get a little bit of electricity here today. Good afternoon for baseball. It looked like it was going to rain for a little bit, but the clouds holding off. Relatively blue skies. Few strung out white clouds. We'll have a full game here today. So Jake Farmer coming into today, making his first start. As we mentioned, this is his 7th appearance. His ERA's about 1.75. So not bad across 6 innings of work. Small sample size. As he gets the 1-1 to fly into center field, Isaac Gearwood finding it. He'll make the catch coming in. That's out number 1. Farmer's got a good ERA with a small sample size, but you can't blame him because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. 1.75 ERA has only allowed 2 earned runs. Those both came in his first appearance. Since then, he hasn't allowed anything. Coming up now, the 3-hole hitter Brody Waller. First pitch to Waller misses. Griffith will move into second. He was going on the pitch. It's a stolen bag for the leadoff man. We're hoping today for no technical difficulties. Neither of these teams played yesterday, but the technical difficulties were very clear and out. Technology was not my friend, so hopefully we can get through a full game without any of that happening. Brody Waller's 1-0, a hit over to Richardson. He will field this one cleanly and throw over. Waller retired, out number 2. Cohen Beyblade up. 4, 5, and 6. Beyblade, Lewis Phillips. 7, 8, 9. Witter, Good, and Myers. Dylan Stenstrom in the 10 spot before the lineup would flip over. Beyblade and Lewis both getting starts in the EH and DH role, respectively. First pitch in on Beyblade. Looked like it might have fouled or just completely gotten away. Farmers 0-1, hit over to second. Tyler Bennett will play it on a hop and throw over. Runner on third will be stranded. We're through the top of the first. Eagles don't get anything. Score still 0-0. Bobcats up for the first time today. They will face the lefty Braden Gore. His battery partner Jackson Good over at first. Maddox Myers, Hayden Griffith, and David Clark in their typical spots up the middle. Phillips will be over at third. Left, center, and right, we'll see Witter, Stensham, and Waller. Leading off for the Bobcats here today, the typical leadoff man, Tyler Bennett. 1, 2, and 3. Bennett, Setzer, and Lahr to get things going. Cameron Combs, Isaac Yearwood, and Jaden Richardson in the 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, Mac McCord, Chris Say, and Cameron Cowell. Or, excuse me, Bryce Cowell. And then in the 10 spot, Eben Hansen. He'll get his first start in the field. 2-1 line back at the middle. That one will get through. It's a leadoff knock for Tyler Bennett. Leadoff man getting aboard. Single into center field. A man on quickly. One up, one on. Ian Satcher the 2-hole. Satcher the team leader in RBIs and batting average. First pitch in on him, but over the plate, it's 0-1. Check over on Bennett. A little slow getting back. Braden Gore has had one of the better starts of this season. He once went 6 shutout innings, made a bid for a complete game. Didn't end up getting it. Second pitch to Setzer, chopped in front of the plate. Ian now at a 0-2. Another check over on Bennett. Gore throwing from the left side of the rubber. Will be rather aggressive checking the runners back. Will be staring right at him. 0-2 to Setzer in the dirt. So like we mentioned, these two teams pretty much evenly matched. The Bobcats having 4 more losses, but both teams having 7 wins. 1-2, hit softly over the right side. Waller coming in. He will make the catch. Bennett will retreat. There's out number 1 in the first. Soft contact off the bat of Setzer, just not soft enough. 3-hole hitter Dylan Lahr will come up. Lahr, the typical catcher for the Bobcats. One of many, but he's behind the plate today. Dylan's had himself a solid week. A few RBIs, few doubles. Check over on Bennett again. One 0 line back at the middle. That one will land in front of center field. Dylan Centrum coming in. So 3 solid hit contacts in a row. Ian Setzer is the only one not getting down. Bennett got a hit. Dylan Lahr now following it up with another hit. 2 aboard, 1 out. Cameron Combs up. Combs launched one deep out to left center field. His first home run of the season in his last game. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough to get the job done. Of course, we mentioned the Bobcats and Eagles tied that game 2-2. First pitch to him. Harley hit over to third. Phillips keeps it in front of him, but bobbles it a little bit. He'll throw over. Not in time. Maddox Myers botches the pick, and Tyler Bennett will come home on the play. Tough defense there for the Eagles. Bobcats taking advantage of it. They now lead 1-0. Phillips, a new addition to the Eagles roster. He made his debut last night. Did a good job keeping the ball in front of him, just throwing a little low. Myers couldn't make a clean pick. We'll see what Isaac Yearwood's got in the tank. Already the 5th batter of the inning. Still only 1 gone. Jaden Richardson stands in on deck. 1-0 popped up. Behind the plate, giving it a look is good. And he'll go out of play. So a bunch of jersey switch-ups or changes for the Bobcats. Yearwood typically wearing number 3, today wearing number 22. Mac McCord typically in 22. He is also in 22 today. Tyler Bennett coming out in 37. He's worn a mixture of 37 and 5 throughout the season. 1-1 to Yearwood catch in the corner. It's now 1-2. Based off what I've seen everybody else has wearing the regular numbers. Lahr on third. Combs off of first. Yearwood at a 1-2. Braden Gore already allowing one across here in the first. 1-2. Runner going. Isaac Yearwood strikes out swinging. Cameron Combs will steal a bag in the process. And that'll be out number 2 here in the first. Ducks in the pond. 2 runners in scoring position. Richardson up at the plate in a spot to potentially give his team some insurance. I know they would love that. Really wanting to take one over the Eagles. First pitch gets away from good. Not too far. It'll hold up Lahr at first. 2-0, launched high and foul. Richardson getting way underneath it. That will bring the count to 2-1. Another foul ball off the bat of Richardson. The shortstop for the Bobcats found a couple off. Now 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off again. Seeing pitches of Gore just underneath him. Another 2-2. This one hit slowly out to short. Clark coming in. He will make the play in time. Richardson retired out number 3. We're through 1 full inning. Bobcats get 1. They lead 1-0. Second inning, we will see Jake Farmer welcome Andrew Lewis to the plate. Lewis will take his first swings today. He's batted in the 2-hole a few times this week. He's led down to 5th here against the Bobcats. A 1-2-3-4 inning for Farmer in his first frame of work. Coming out for inning number 2. My apologies. I've been talking for a few minutes. My mic was still muted. So what we're in right now is a 1-0 ball game. Jake Farmer is still on the mound. He's facing Andrew Lewis, who in a 2-0 skies it out to center field. Earwood coming in. He will make the catch. That's the first out here in the second frame. So now that y'all can hear me, Andrew Lewis skies out for the first out. He'll be followed up by Phillips. After that, Peyton Witter. 5, 6, and 7. Farmer went 4 batters in the first. Looking to keep it to a minimum again here in the second. Phillips, a late addition into this squad. Made his debut yesterday. 1-0 is sent back up the middle. Richardson ranging out. The throw over on the run in time. Nice play from the shortstop going deep behind the second base bag. He will make the play for out number 2. Two up, 2 down. Jake Farmer. Not too bad of work through an inning and 2/3. He will now face the righty Peyton Witter. A 1 to Witter gets a swing and a miss. Jake Farmer working very sharply here in inning number 2. Farmer kicks and deals the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul behind the plate. Almost a 3-pitch strikeout. Peyton Witter hanging in there a little bit. Bobcats now protecting a 1-run lead. They scored in the first. The home team up. One, two from Farmer, swung on and missed. That'll be out number 3 by way of the strikeout. Farmer retires the side in order. 1, 2, and 3. I'll do it in the second. Bobcats still lead 1-0. Getting ready to start the second. Mac McCord will swing it. He'll face Braden Gorn. Swinging the first pitch. Phillips over at third will field it. Throw over. Nice and easy for the third baseman. McCord retired on a pitch. After that, we'll get Chris A, Bryce Cowell, and then, of course, we mentioned Eben Hansen getting his first time hitting or playing the field today. He has came in and closed a few games on the mound. He's taken his first hacks in quite a while, I was told. Say the lefty, swinging over the top of the first pitch breaking ball. Three straight misses home to Chris A. He's now ahead 3-1. 2 outs in the inning. Or, excuse me, 1 out in the frame. 3-1 misses. Chris A will work the 1-out walk. The 9-hole hitter Bryce Cowell, he's also playing a little differently today. Typically behind the plate, he makes his first start of the season over at third base as he ground one to Hayden Griffith at second. Griffith having no chance to go to second for the double play. He'll just take the safe out at first. That's out number 2 in the second. And now we'll see what Eben Hansen can do. Repping the helmet. I know you can't see it on the broadcast, but repping the helmet with the red, white, and blue on it. Blue stars and stripes. Blue stars and red stripes. White stars on a blue base with red stripes. His first swing is underneath the fastball up top. He's down 0-1. A few of his teammates giggling as Hansen takes his first swings. A runner in scoring position for him. He's behind now 0-2. Hansen's been the dominant closer for the Bobcats all season, only allowing 1 earned run on the season. His ERA sitting about the .7 mark. The 0-2, close miss. Only 1 earned run across 12 innings. So he's definitely the dominant closer they've needed this season. The 0-2 just fared the bag, and that was going to get through the glove of the first baseman Myers. Chris A looking to score the throw in from Myers. In time! Good redemption from the first baseman after whiffing on the ground ball. Hansen almost reached base in his first at-bat of the season, but Chris A put out. He's speedy, but not speedy enough. The Eagles save another run from scoring. We are through 2-4. On to the third. Your score, 1-0. Beginning of the third inning, we'll see Farmer out again. His third inning of work. He went 1, 2, 3 in the second, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first. He's working real productive here. It'll be Jackson Good up. The lefty taking his first hacks off the righty Farmer. Getting even now, 1-1, following the catcher. The first baseman, Maddox Myers, will be up next, and then Dylan Stensham rounding out the lineup, 8, 9, 10. The on-deck man, Maddox Myers, making a good redemption play over at first base a half inning ago. Saving the Bobcats from going up another run. Man at the plate, Jackson Good, was on the opposite end of that play, putting the tag down. He's now even 2-2. Chopped just behind the catcher. Farmer working 25 pitches as the third inning kicks off. The 2-2 just missing. Jackson Good taking Farmer deep into the count, his first time meeting him. The payoff upstairs. Jackson Good works the leadoff walk. There will be a runner aboard. Only the second runner to reach today off of Jake Farmer. The first baseman, Maddox Myers, up. First pitch finds his own. So for the season, Jake Farmer's longest outing of work coming into today, he had 2 separate outings where he went 2 innings flat. So as soon as he reaches at least 1 out here in the third, it will mark his season high. After Farmer, you can expect the likes of Easton Kitts, Jeb Cox, and Camfield to all make an appearance for the Bobcats today. One, just missing. Farmer's misses. Not too far off. Just not getting swings and misses here in the third. Check over on the runner. Good is back safely. The 3-1, broken bat left side. Bryce Cowell makes the play, backhand throws over. Ian Setzer's in and out of his glove. First baseman couldn't make the pick cleanly, and that will allow Myers to reach. Setzer's first inning playing first base, or his first game, we're already in the third. His third inning of work at first base for the entire season, I want to say. So not a routine fielder in that position. He cycles more between second, short, and third. 9-hole hitter. Stensham bunts. The throw down in time from Farmer. Stensham does what he needs to do. Both runners advance on the sacrifice. The lineup will now turn over. We'll see Hayden Griffith up for the second time. Get a pinch runner in the process. Jackson Good will come out. It looks like Isaac Croy, the pinch runner. Infield playing in as Griffith comes up. Strike number 1 into the infielder. Setzer, Bennett, Richardson, and Cowell all playing toes on the grass with no force being made up the middle. They will all be wary of the runner off a third, trying to protect their one-run lead. The 0-1 a little out. Jake Farmer, of course, also trying to protect his low ERA, has not allowed a single run in each of his last 5 appearances for the Bobcats. He's been a great middle reliever for the Cats. One hit down the left field line. Immediately foul, so Griffith not out of his last strike in this, AB. Farmer looking for a put-away pitch on Griffith. About a 1-2. Croy on third, Myers on second. Griffith still battling in at 2-2. Harley hit over to Cowell. He will throw the tag in time. Good work from the third baseman firing home. The throw a little high. Dylan Lahr putting a good tag on the runner coming home. So they keep one off the board. That's out number 2 in the third. Griffith will move over to first. Still looking to plate their first run, and it's now up to David Clark. He's got runners on the corners. 2 gone. First pitch fouled off on the left field line. Griffith was going first pitch, so he'll retreat. 0-1 to David Clark. Oh, 1 up top. Dylan Lahr, the throw down trying to get Griffith. Will get cut off from Bennett. And the throw back. Not in time. Max Myers advances, and he will plate the Eagles' first run here in this one. It looked like Bennett might have a chance to get Griffith. The throw well ahead of the runner. I'm not sure how online it was. But between the 2 throws, Max Myers saw a chance, took it, and succeeded. This game now tied up at 1. Clark in a 1-1, now falling behind 1-2. Popped up center field. Yearwood will range back a little bit. He'll make the catch. Out number 3 in the third. The Eagles get one of their own. They tie things up. It is one apiece. Bottom third, Tyler Bennett skying the first pitch he sees out to shallow left. Peyton Winter coming in. And before I even have a chance to introduce the scene, we've already got one out. Bennett was 1 for 1. Now he's 1 for 2. Ian Setzer coming in. He's 0 for 1. Tyler Bennett doing what Tyler Bennett does and swinging the first pitch of an at-bat. Braden Gore out for inning number 3. This game now tied up at 1. Bobcats took the lead in the first. The Eagles got one of their own in the third. So including today, there are now 8 days left of games here this season. Around 8. We have 1 today, 4 next week, so that'll be 5. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as of right now, will be the last few days of the season. The following week. But it wouldn't surprise me if there was no game on Wednesday and it was just Monday, Tuesday. So we'll see how it goes. 3-1 in on Setzer. He'll work the 1-out walk. But it's been a quick summer. This will be the last game of week number 7. Week number 8 will be the last full week. And then week number 9 will be the few days we'll have of bracket play. And as of right now, the word I'm hearing is only the top 4 out of the 5 teams will make the tournament, which I think is what will be correct. And both of these teams bidding for that 4th spot. Now up Dylan Lahr, and Lahr crushes down the left field line. It'll go foul. But that one's into the parking lot, and it's hitting cars bouncing around. Hopefully I didn't park out there, or I did, but maybe not in the spot that the ball just bounced. That ball went 500 feet in the air, just way foul. Lahr straights that one out, and that leaves at any inch of this ballpark. But for the bracket play that will happen in 2 weeks, these 2 teams are the last teams out. The first 3 teams really have their spot locked up. Of course, the Athletics in first place, they're 15-6. Bears in second, they're 11-8. Copperheads, they are in third at 10-11. So the third place team has 3 more wins than either of the 2 teams in fourth and fifth. So if the Cops get at least 1 more win next week, they will have an automatic bid into the tournament. And it will be between the 7-13-1 Bobcats and the 7-9-1 Eagles. Are chopping a few balls foul. He's seeing Braden Gore not all too bad here in this one. He's 1 for 1. One out, one on. Behind Dylan Lahr will be Cameron Combs. 2-2 popped up. Deep center, Dylan Stencham ranging back. He will make the catch. Out number 2. Lost track of that ball off the bat. Lahr retired on the flyout. We'll see what Cameron Combs got in store. He's batting cleanup today. First pitch to him. Just missing. Or, nope, just catching. Late call from the umpire for strike 1. The catcher, Jackson Good, throwing down to first base a few times, really trying to catch Ian Setzer off the bag. With Good steering, or with, the pitcher Braden Gore steering right at first, we haven't seen maybe even one stolen base attempt for the Bobcats this far. Combs battling into a 2-1. Chop it over on the ground to third. Phillips will make the play just in foul territory. Count move even at 2. 2-2, 2 outs. Combs in at bat number 2. Number 22 on deck. The 2-2 hard hit to Phillips again, this time fair. The third baseman will rear back and throw over. Combs retired on the 6-3. That'll do it in the third. This game remains tied up at 1. Jay Farmer out for a fourth inning of work. He will see cleanup man Brody Waller. Waller fouling off pitch number 1. A little bit of defensive movement for the Cats. Ian Setzer out at first, incoming Combs. Bryce Cowell and Tyler Bennett switching spots at second and third, respectively. I believe left and center are the same. Evan Hansen taking his first reps out in the field. He's moved out to right. Chris A off, at least for now. Farmer out for his fourth inning of work. Waller fouling off a couple. In the bullpen for the Cats, I believe that is Kitts and Cox down there getting ready. So if I had to guess, this would probably be Farmer's last frame. We'll see if he can go for only allowing 1. He's at a 0-2 over Waller. Almost gets a chase. Waller holds off the check. No go. One, two, also in the dirt. Looking for a put away. Farmer battling Waller. 2-2 curveball just up and in. The payoff. Very close miss. Brody Waller works the leadoff walk against Farmer. We'll get our hurry up signal to get loose to Kitts and Cox. Farmer will be on a very tight leash. Looking to move him over. It's going Beyblade. Three straight misses to Beyblade. Could be it for Farmer. Three 0. Opposite way foul. And excuse me, swing that catches part of the bat. One out, no outs. One on, no outs. Payoff pitch to Beyblade. Misses again. 2 walks allowed from Jake Farmer. This will not be it for him. He will have a little bit longer. He'll face Andrew Lewis. Scratch that. We'll get a mound meeting. Two on for Lewis. Farmer still searching for out number 1 here in the 4th. Three straight misses. Farmer Rural struggling with his location here in the 4th. If he walks Lewis, bases loaded, no outs. You'd have to think that will be the end of his day. Phillips on deck. 3-0. Lewis was taken all the way. He barely even flinched. Three one popped up. Evan Hansen and Combs colliding in foul territory. Combs will reach out and make the bucket catch over his shoulder. Griffith off of second. He's looking to advance a base, and he will. Runner is now on first and third. Out number 1, great catch by Cameron Combs down the line. Reaching over her shoulder, making a bucket catch. Moving runners to the corners with 1 out. Phillips up again. Brody Waller on third. Beyblade not moving off of first. Fastball popped up center field. Yearwood coming in, making the catch. Waller attacking off at third. The throw in from Yearwood in line, just not in time. Great throw from center field. Unfortunately, Waller just a hair too quick. And a sacrifice fly from Phillips will give the Eagles their first run of the day. It is now 2-1 Birds. That'll bring up Peyton Witter with 1 on. I'm going to timeout called from home plate umpire. Breaking ball in from Farmer, just in on the plate. Two one to Witter comes home. Count move even at 2 apiece. Beyblade leading off a second. Farmer trying to escape the inning. Only allowing one here in the 4th frame, but back-to-back innings where he has allowed one has now sacrificed the lead for the Cats entirely. Needing a put away here. Beyblade goes to the 2-2. Witter swings and misses. Lar will throw down for the drop, 3rd strike, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Eagles take the lead as the first half comes to an end. They are now up on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Back half of this one getting underway. Braden Gore still on the mound as well. Both starters making a bid to go 4 full innings. Braden Gore getting a few swings and misses from Isaac Gearwood. The lefty leadoff here in the 4th frame will be 0 for 1. 0-2, chopped foul. Almost a 3-pitch strikeout. Gearwood catching just a piece of it. We'll do it again. Got him. Isaac Gearwood down swinging. It's a 4-pitch strikeout. Braden Gore starts the frame. 1 up, 1 down. Down in the bullpen, it looks like Jeb Cox has solidified himself as the next man up. So we'll most likely see the end of the day for Jake Farmer. The Bobcat starter goes 4 full innings, allows 2 in the process. Braden Gore at 3 1/3 himself, he's allowed 1. This is the first time the lefty has pitched with a lead today. He'll look to protect that as Jaden Richardson's now up. And he launched one. Sharply on a line off to left. Peyton Witter looking up, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Richardson hustling on first. He'll be digging in for second. He will stand up there safely. It's a leadoff two-bagger for Richardson. Hit sharply on a line. Not much airtime to it, but still good contact nonetheless. Tying run now on base for the Bobcats. They'll definitely want to get Richardson across. Looking to do that will be Mac McCord. He's 0 for 2. Chops one over to third. Phillips will play it. Check back Richardson and the throw over in time. Good defense from the third baseman. Looking back a runner. And then throwing out one himself. Now an RBI spot for Chris Say. He was walked in his first AB. First pitch from the lefty to the lefty, just off. Big swing and a miss. Now 1-1. Chris A, 3 RBIs on the season for him. Number 4 could be looming off of second. He's got 4 hits. So almost all of his RBIs, or almost all of his hits, bringing home at least a run. All 4 of his hits being singles. No extra base hits across the 4. His batting average sitting at about .115. Big swing and a miss there. He's now down 2-2. The lefty looking to strain one behind him. The 2-2. Close miss from Braden Gore. Payoff pitch to Chris A. Full count. Chopped on the ground over to second. Griffith coming in. It is the first baseman Myers. He'll flip over to the pitcher covering in time. Very speedy Say. Just not speedy enough. Good defense from the Eagles. And they'll keep another one off the bag. We're on to the 5th. Eagles retain their 2-1 lead. Fifth, sixth, and seventh inning due up. Right now, we're in the seventh. As we expected, that will be the end of the day for Jake Farmer. We will now see the lefty Jeb Cox come up. Cox will see Good, Myers, and Stenstrom. Jackson Good up. Jeb Cox making his second appearance on the mound this week. He pitched 2 days ago. Only going a third of an inning, facing 4 batters. He just needed to get out of the jam they were in. Allowed 1 hit, 1 earned run, walked 2 in the process. His ERA is at an astounding 16-2. So not what Jeb would like it, but he's only pitched 7 innings. And he has allowed 7 runs. So about 1 run per inning. Give or take a little longer. Currently at 3-0 behind Good. And he will miss 4 straight to the leadoff man. Nine-hole hitter Maddox Myers will get another chance. A runner on. We'll see the lefty for the first time. A 2-1 ball game. Your score as we start the 5th inning. One breaking ball. Good pitch from Cox, finding the zone. Now 1-2, getting ahead over the first baseman. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Max Myers down looking. Jeb Cox rings him up for the first out here in the 5th inning. Stenstrom up. He's showing the bunt. Pulls back. Strike 1 delivered regardless. Maybe a little small ball from the 10-hole hitter as he did his last time up. Runner goes, the 0-1 outside, the throw down. Nice tag put on from Jaden Richardson. He snags the runner out. Another caught stealing for Dylan Lahr behind the dish. An even better tag put on. Just enough to get it done. That eliminates the base runner. It's now 1-1. And to foul territory it goes. Cox. Now potentially after allowing a leadoff base runner can say he went 1-2-3. 1-2 to Stenstrom. Just miss. Oh, what a close inside pitch. Jeb Cox not missing by much. Count now 2-2. Cox is 2-2. Line into center field. Yearwood coming in. He will slide and not make the catch. It'll roll past him. Stench him around first. He'll head into second base. Almost a nice play to end the inning from Isaac Yearwood out there in shallow center. Instead, it'll allow a base runner to reach scoring position. Good timing of that for the Eagles as their lineup now flipping over again. Griffith shows bunt, pulls back, but it's strike one. So a couple of small ball attempts for the Birds here in the fifth. They do lead by one. The 0-1 softly hit over to short. Jaden Richardson coming in. He'll throw over in time. Couple of good plays from the shortstop here in the fifth. That'll do it. Eagles don't get any more. They still only lead 2-1. Bottom of the fifth, we're seeing Braden Gore have another quality start. Bryce Cowell up. He's now down 0-1. The 1-2 to Bryce Cowell chops it back to the mound. Braden Gore will throw over. An easy first out here in the 5th. Gore continues his quality day. Eben Hansen up for the second time this season. He's battling ahead 2-1. He got on board in his last at-bat by way of an error, but a runner was put out in the same inning, or in the same play, rather, so he didn't even get a chance to run the bases. Working his count full, though. The payoff pitch to Hansen. Hit sharply to the right side, just foul. Another payoff. Foul tipped. Hansen surviving. Three, two, called strike 3. Hansen rang up looking. That's out number 2 in the 5th. Lineup turning over. Tyler Bennett up for a third time. Bennett launching the second pitch he sees into straightaway center field. Dylan Stenstrom tracking it down, and he will make the catch for out number 3. It's a quick 1-2-3 fifth for Braden Gore. He continues his dominant day. We're on to the 6th. One and done for Jeb Cox. Starting the 6th, we will see the other lefty, Easton Kitts. First pitch in on David Clark, 1-0. So a little defensive realignment. Sets are now at first. Say back and right. Bennett now back at second. And then Cameron Combs looks like he's been plugged in over at third. Mac McCord and Yearwood and Lahr or Richardson, none of them moving. 2-0, sharply hit up the middle. Jaden Richardson has a busy night over at short, and he continues his 1,000 fielding percentage for the night. 1 up, 1 down. Following that up, the cleanup hitter, Birdie Waller. Or the 3-hole hitter, Birdie Waller, excuse me. Waller in the 3 spot. Cohen Beyblade, he's the cleanup hitter, and he'll be on deck. Waller on the ground over to third. Combs can't pick it cleanly. He'll stick with it on the ricochet, but we will get no throw from him. Waller reaches on the E5. Beyblade shooting the first pitch out of play. 2, 3, and 4 to get this inning going. Clark, Waller, Beyblade. Behind him will be Andrew Lewis. Oh, 1. Hit on a line just past the shortstop. Mac McCord will stick with it out and left. Trying to get Waller moving over to third. The throw will be offline. Beyblade will go to second. Waller to third. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Eagles. Couple of hard hit balls from the 3 and the 4 hole. 2 runners aboard. Now the 5 hole, Andrew Lewis. Infield playing toes on the grass. They will all shoot home. Still trying to fight back. They've trailed by 1 run for 2 innings now. 0-1 popped up. Lewis quickly falling to an 0-2 hole. Hits his 0-2. Swung over the top of it and missed a strikeout for Andrew Lewis. Or no, it's a foul ball, excuse me. Looks like he made a little contact, I guess. So I jumped the gun on that call. Must have been real soft contact. Kitts now looking for the put-away pitch. The 0-2. Hard hit on the line over to first. Sets her dives, and the ball goes just foul. The 0-2 again to Lewis. Popped up. He does not want to go down. The 0-2. Just missing. Two to Lewis. Gets away from Law. Law looking to score, and he will. Almost getting out of it. One pitch getting away from Law and Kitts. And the Eagles at a third. Another payoff. Misses down low. Andrew Lewis wins that battle. Battling back from 0-2 all the way to work the count full. And then, of course, getting himself on base. So that'll put the middle infielders back. Corner infielders will stay in. Still only one out here in the sixth. First pitch to Phillips, misses in. Fourth batter of the inning. One out, two on. One already has scored. Two 0. Hard hit out to short. It's in and out of Richardson's glove. Beyblade will score. Everybody advances the bag. Couldn't tell if he just took his eyes off of it or what the deal was. Hard hit almost directly to him. Just couldn't make a tough play, and the Eagles now pouring on more. That's their second of the inning and the fourth of the game. See if Peyton Witter can keep his hit parade going. First pitch chopped back to the mound. Kitts will let it roll foul. Lewis battling in a 1-1. Two one out of play. Lewis not out of his last strike. Looking for a put away pitch at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Peyton Witter down swinging. Out number 2 in the 6th. Catcher Jackson Good now up. Kid's trying to strand 2 behind him, already 2 across. First pitch down on the plate. It's 0-1. One one. Just out. Though a little wide, almost catching Andrew Lewis off the bag. On the ground over to second. Bennett will throw over, and that is the top of the 6th. The Eagles played 2 more on a couple of pass balls. They increase their lead to 3. It's 4-1 Eagles. Last 2 chances for the Bobcats in this one. They trail by 3. They're seeing Braden Gore out for a 6th inning. He's gone 5 complete, only allowing 1. 2, 3, and 4, Setzer, Lahr, and Combs due up. Just the part the Bobcats need if they're going to do anything. Setzer bidding for a Setzer special 1-0 in foul territory. And Maddox Myers coming in, slides, and cannot make the catch. Setzer will hang on. He's now at a 1-1. Almost another Setzer special there. Of course, that's whenever he pops out into foul grounds. Always to the right side, too. Never much down the third baseline. Always just in front of the first base dugout. But he'll hang on. Three-one to Setzer, fouled out over the same side, just more out of play this time. The leadoff man of the inning now in a full count. Dylan Lahr waiting in on deck. Payoff pitch, and out to deep right center. Right fielder Waller finding it. He will make the catch. That's out number 1. Good contact from Setzer. Unfortunately, just was flagged down. We'll see what Dylan Lahr can do. He's 1 for 2. First pitch to Lahr shows bunt, fouled off home plate. It looked like just in front of the plate. He would have gotten on the line safely otherwise. Lahr down swinging. He'll strike out number 2 of the inning. Braden Gore, 2 up, 2 down for him in the 6th. The lefty is working, making a bid for his second 6th inning start. We saw him do that maybe in the 3rd or 4th week of the season. It's been a while. Cameron Combs trying to give Gore literally any sort of trouble here in the 6th. He's 0 for 2. Two 0 hard hit to Arnold, the ground over towards third, and it will get through. It's a 2-out knock for Combs, his first hit of the night. Isaac Yearwood looking to bounce back. He struck out in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 2 tonight, also bidding for his first hit. First pitch to Yearwood. Left side, David Clark the backhand, the throw, not in time, too deep in the hole. Solid contact the other way for Yearwood, and he's aboard safely. Quickly on a few pitches. 2 base runners aboard, and we'll get a mound meeting to talk to Gore. I don't think he'll be done yet, but maybe just a quick mound meeting. Still searching for the third out of the inning. It'll be Jaden Richardson up. Richardson's 1 for 2. He's already notched a hit tonight. Bobcats running out of time. They need 3 runs, and they only got 4 outs to play with. The tying run now up at the plate, however. And he'll line it on a line over to left. Peyton Witter coming in, and he will make a catch. Good contact from Richardson. Unfortunately, just hit it right to where Peyton Witter was standing. And that'll be it for the 6th inning. We're on to the 7th. Both teams have a chance to add a little bit more insurance or win it in the bottom. Your score, 4-1. Final inning we go. It'll be Camfield on the mound taking over for Kitts. He'll face 9-1-2. Maddox Myers up first. First pitch swinging and missing. Camfield has the 7th inning duties. The pitcher coming in for his 6th appearance of the season. 7 innings of work so far. Has only walked 1, struck out 6. 3 earned runs across his 7 innings. His ERA sitting just flat at 3. Maddox Myers, Dylan Stenstrom, and Hayden Griffith all up this inning. Looks like it will not be Stenstrom. Looks like Isaac Croy will stand in on deck. The 1-2 now to Myers fouled off. So the Bobcats will look to keep their 3-run deficit right where it is. And then follow it up with hopefully a 3 or 4 run inning of their own. Another 1-2 curveball. Called strike 3. Nasty pitch from Canfield to get the 3rd strike of the first at bat. It's out number 1 here in the 7th. One up, one down for Isaac Croy. Croy's pinch ran a few times today. This is his first time swinging it. Canfield now ahead of Croy, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. He won't get it, but Jaden Richardson will get a ball line right to at shortstop. And this time he fields a liner. That is out number 2 in the 7th. Lineup flipping over. Getting his last at bat tonight will be Hayden Griffith. First pitch curveball from Canfield. He's been utilizing that in his 1 inning of work tonight. One to Griffith, line into right center field, and that one will get down. Hanson will field it out there before it gets past him. Griffith, a big turn at first. He'll stop there. It's 2-out knock. Eagles still playing for more. Following suit is David Clark, excuse me. First pitch to him, breaking ball called strike 1. Looking for a put away pitch. Canfield over Clark 0-2. Get a timeout. Bunch of close misses from Canfield. Now even with Clark 2-2. Two, softly hit, just fouled the third base bag. Bennett down there corralling it. Clark hanging on. Payoff pitch coming, runner goes, swung on and missed. Clark down swinging. That is out number 3 in the 7th. That'll do it for the Eagles at bats tonight. They will have 3 outs to defend their lead. It is 4-1 as we head on the bottom of the last inning. Here we go for the final time tonight. Bottom of the 7th underway. The Bobcats 3 outs away. And something cool, as Mac McCord watches strike 1 go past him. Something cool worth noting is Braden Gore's coming back out for the 7th inning. We have not had a pitcher all season throw a complete game. Braden Gore has had another game like this where he went 6 innings, tried to go out for the 7th, and then was pulled before recording an out. But I'll have another opportunity here. 1-1 breaking ball turns into 1-2. Looking to do something what no one else has done before this season. It's McCord, Say, and Cowell standing in his way. One, two, outside. Braden Gore throwing his 96th pitch right there. The lefty will touch triple digits here momentarily. No bullpen going for the Eagles. 2-2 popped up foul. So either it is Gore's game entirely to finish, or they will just bring somebody out of the field or off the bench. Looking for one out. The 2-2 popped up. Shallow right. Brody Waller says, I got it. Out number 1. Braden Gore has now officially gone longer than any other pitcher this season in terms of innings pitched this season. There was a few, maybe 2 or 3 tied for 6 innings. No one has gone 6 1/3 except for the lefty on the mound. Now up Chris Say. He's 0 for 1. He'll watch strike 1 go past him. Oh, 1 popped up on the infield. David Clark coming in. He will get underneath it. Make the catch. Out number 2. Braden Gore now only 1 out away from going the distance. That pitch to Say was his 100th pitch of the night. First pitch to Bryce Cowell finds the zone. Cowell, the last chance for the Eagles. Oh, 1 fouled off behind the plate. Bobcats down to their last strike. The 0-2 drilled out to deep left. Peyton Witter chasing it. And it'll go way foul. Bryce Cowell bidding for a solo shot here with 2 strikes on him and his team down to their last out. Would have been Bryce's first of the season. Instead, it's just a loud out foul. The 0-2 back up the middle. Clark ranging. It'll get through into the outfield. Bobcats down but not out yet. There is a 2-out base runner. No signs of a pitching change. It will be Gore's game to finish. He just needs 1 more, and he'll look to do it against the man who is the regular closer for the Bobcats, and instead he's hitting. First pitch to Hansen fouled off. Evan Hansen's 0 for 2. He's got on base once, courtesy of an error. Lefty deals 0-1. Down Broadway 0-2. Bobcats again down their final strike. Yo, 2. Called strike 3. Evan Hansen strikes out looking. And that will be the end of this one. The Eagles win 4-1. Braden Gore is now the first pitcher all season to go a complete game out of any of the 5 teams. He records his second outing of 6 or more innings this season. And he does it in style. Allows 1 run in the first, nothing since. And the Eagles hang on. It is 4-1. Your final score here tonight. We are done at Maryville High School. Bobcats, they fall to 7-14-1. The Eagles, they are now 8-9-1. Currently, the Eagles will move into 4th place. Bobcats still sit alone at the bottom of the totem pole. That'll do it. It's laid at Maryville. For the final time tonight, my name is Hunter Mancuso. Thank you all for watching.